So I was a guy who jacked off like before sleep, after sleep, and I just have a habit to jack off each and every night so that I can rest and peace and sleep peacefully, right? And I don't have any things to do in the life. Whenever I wake up, I jacked off. Whenever I go into sleep, I jacked off. At night, I jacked off. So all these things made me a zombie. Right. So it has been 2 a.m. in the morning and I just have to shoot a video because it's my main priority. And I have a stamina and energy on myself that I can able to bring that thing. Right. So I have clarity on my mind, like what I'm supposed to do on my past that look like a creepy, disgusting guy. That every time a person who's trying to jack off by thinking or imagination of something like and watching porn and all those things, and it has been clearly brain fogging those things. Like how does it gonna affect you in the future in the long term things, right? If you go and check it frequently, day after day, again and again, 2 3 times a day, so it mentally drains you, bro. It disgusts you. You can't able to step back from the things. You're able to think of yourself like why you have done that. I mean, I know that doctors say that it has been healthy for you. Maybe it's a healthy, it's a natural process, but if you're forcefully doing the sex, if you're forcefully doing those things, the sexual activities, then it's lead you nowhere. It's lead to hell, right? If you are a guy who just don't have any much of the time to do the things, you just have to scroll Instagram, and nowadays Instagram is also a soft one. So if you're seeing the nude girls and just scrolling again and again, and you're thinking that you have to jack off, and you go to the porn website and you search different types of the porn, and you finally you've got the porn, and you just have to put the hands on your dick and just have to ejaculate. So how this where might this masculinity goes? How do you look like? You look like a zombie, man, because you don't have any goal and ambition in your life, so that you are trying to waste your time in such of the unproductive task which you lead to the nowhere, which lead to feeling disgusting after that thing, right? Every time you do the pleasure activity for just 2 minutes, you will find yourself like you have wasting numbers of hours to doing those things for 2 hours only, and you are doing it for about 4 to 5 times a day because you are so such horny and you are a young guy, right? Your testosterone level will decrease on that way. Indirectly, you testosterone level will not decrease by just ejaculating. Your cortisol level become rise. And how it does it so? You ejaculate. You're thinking, why I have done this habit? I have to quit this habit. You lose your self-respect in front of yourself because you made promise that each time you break those promises with yourself that you will not ejaculate, and you end up find yourself in the same situation by ejaculating, by watching porn, by doing masturbation. But still you are doing that, and you finally lose respect in front of your mind, and your mind will tell you that you are not the guy. You don't even keep up your promise by yourself, and you ejaculate, and you lose respect. Your cortisol level become high, your stress level become increased, so indirectly your testosterone level become down, and you can't able to do anything. You don't have any energy and power. You're just feeling so much of drain. You feel that you are just a zombie. Your cheeks got shrink, right? Your skin tone become bad, your glow become fade, your hairs will not as grow as much like that, your hair will not take, you don't have to gain so much of muscles because you are ejaculating each and everything. You judge girls by their looks. You can't able to speak to the girls properly because you just like smelly stinky guy who have a wet hand. You can't able to shake the hand properly. Whenever you try to shake the hand, you just have like this. Like your confidence shattered. You can't able to go around to the world because you are happy in your own world, and you're also depressed on that. So that's how masturbation made you a zombie. And you know that the fact, like there is 7 drops of blood to create a one, like a 7 days of your food create a 1 drop of semen. And think about how powerful it is. It is a life force that bring your you bring your kingdom around the world, right? You create your son, you create your daughter by this one semen, and you're just ejaculating by just watching girls who doesn't know you. They are just gaining follower, they're just gaining number of popularity, right? And they're going rich, and you're just ruining your life again and again. You can't able to sex that properly. You can't able to sex it. You just have to imagine those things, and you can't able to get that girl anywhere in the life if you keep ejaculating and watching the porn and masturbation and doing masturbations. So remove this habit right now. You will thank yourself. And this is just a reminder video that you don't have to do those things. This is the causes that cause you in your life in a short term, in a long term effect. So keep following me and don't do masturbation, right? Because it will keep you a zombie. Thanks. Bye.